Have you ever looked at a random card, saw some amazing damage, excellent energy cost, and thought, man, I could make a decent deck out of this? Then you read his name and it says Justice Kick, and you look at his legs, and you realize this is a fish, and fish don't got no legs. So what does Justice Kick do? Well, it has to move from the bench into the active if you want that cheap 210 damage. And there's a little trick that allows you to always do this. You need a Pokemon with 0 retreat. So why does this work? That's because when Justice Fish gets KO'd, you just send Cyclizar up and then you have a Pokemon to retreat with. That means the next fish is able to do its full damage attack. Wow, that's a pretty cheap price to pay, considering this is a very good power budget for a single prizer. See? This card isn't that fishy at all. Okay. Hello Integrals and Differentials, welcome back to my kitchen. On today's menu, I'll be serving you a Palafin deck. Pause if you need and open the link in the description for a full read. This deck has been play tested. If you see an upgrade you can add somewhere, go for it. So, how hard is it to replace Palafin every single turn? You need 2 Pokemon cards and 2 energies. That's why we have Artazon. This gets you a free basic one every single turn, because you need a new basic Pokemon every single turn. Single prizer decks need a lot of draws, so we're going to use Gardevoir, which gets you 2 free cards every single turn, and if it's an energy, you get to play it immediately. For energy bonus, we got Gardevoir, as well as Reversal Energy, which counts as 3 of every single energies when you're losing. We also got Raihan, which gets you a basic energy from your discard onto your Pokemon, and you can find anything in your deck. We're also going to alternate with a cheap attacker. Battle VIP Fish is going to evolve into Avenger Fish, which for 1 energy does 120 damage and confuses your opponent. Confusion can sometimes buy you some time to set up more Pokemons and attach more energies. We got Luxray as an efficient single prizer and Pidget killer, and Radiant Charizard to take out big 2 prizers. Because you're going to be behind. Since I like to play second, I'm going to have to use Winbro, which when I'm about to lose, I get to take 2 prize cards and I might win. What do you do if you need more damage to take a KO? Use Defiance Band, which lets you do 30 more damage if you're losing. Now this deck is pretty hard because of its attack requirements, and it depends a lot on Reversal Energy, which means you're going to be losing, and you need to plan ahead how to get ahead in prize cards at the very last moment. For matches, we'll play against the current Meta King, followed by Wormadam. I'm going to get my Mudbray kicked. Check out my covers on Spotify, and you can use them too, whenever you like. Please like the video and subscribe if you haven't. Because having dollars in your day makes your life more vibrant. Thank you very much for visiting me today. We'll begin the matches after this bro. Welcome to the first match of this video. And of course, we are playing the most popular and one of the strongest deck in the meta. The new meta. Okay, let's play. This is going to be a cover the Scarlet and Violet Gym Leader theme for Pokemon Scarlet Violet. And let's see how good his setup. Well, he got all the essential cards down. He can get Charizard, Pidgeot, and RCS and attack first, which is what's gonna happen. I mean, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Don't. Your pro always starts off great. Okay, here. So we actually give him a bigger hand here because I need more cards. All right, so I'm gonna. This is my only retreat. Luckily, all your energies can be retrieved. Because that's what I love about Battle VIP Fish. Go Battle VIP Fish. Find me stuff. Yeah, I need an attacker, and I need a free retreat pivot. And that sounds good. We have some more draws. We have everything here. Actually, the better choice would have been... Well, I'm not sure. I have not been paying attention to how many Ralts I had that time. But having 2 Ralts is better than 2 battle attackers, because Battle VIP Fish can attack in this match here. Hey, let's see our opponent. And like I said, I know they always open up perfectly. The first turn, they always take the first prize. And Manaphy gets benched. Which, for me, sounds weak. You know, if your opponent doesn't have any bench sniping Pokemon, why do you want to take your bench space? The problem, I think, with Charizard's case is, like, you know what? I don't need it. I don't need it. 4 bench space is good enough. I don't know if you have 1 or not, but I'll just keep there just in case. Which is okay. Alright, so perfectly. He gets Pidgeot, he gets Arceus, and this is pretty typical. Bro gets them. They always get good setups, especially the one who's going first. Find everything you need, and here comes Charizard. 2 stage 2s opening up all at the same time. And man, there's a Bidoof there ready for draws. It is this deck list. I know I've seen the LDF deck list. It looks like LDF deck list, but there are probably many variants that all play the same stuff. But it's the most typical copy deck list out there. All right, so we are now behind 1 prize card right now. We need, hopefully, what we could fight with Luxray. We can fight with Basculin. Let's see what comes out here. And now, let me see. Donald should have got that Ralts out last turn. You didn't need... Well, actually, if I hadn't pulled back Justice Fish, I would not be able to attack with that. I was not sure which one I could attack with because we only have a 2-2 line of each. Is there anything to fight? There's nothing that we can have to fight with. Worma Dam. You know why this is bad? Because if I don't land an attack this turn, there's only one win condition left for me. And I have to take the hardest win condition. The hardest win condition is you have to one-shot Pidgeot at this point. And you have to Slowbro, and there's no other way I can win. That's the win condition. Kill Pidgeot one shot, Slowbro, because I'm 2 prize behind now. Now, if I had been able to attack this turn, have more leeway. I have more leeway. I could go for a 2-shot Charizard, but no, I am now 2 prize cards behind. And that's what you have to think about when you're playing this here. So now that I know this, I realize is the pressure's on. I hope my draws are just good enough here. Then we also sent out Ralts, and the reason I'm sending out Ralts is I have 3 of them in this deck. I think I have 3 of them in this deck. And then we have to wait here, and then you even pay attention, you evolve Justice Fish here, and then he could also bench grab Justice Fish, which is okay because we still have our Luxray. Now we don't have our Luxray anymore. Okay, so, oh yeah, we finally get some draw with Ralts here, and we also get Iono, and Iono was like, the hand shuffling doesn't stop the pitch at the back there. And he's got his Bidoof Barrel. My man has a perfect bench right now. Absolute perfect. He's 2 prize cards ahead. Oh, damn, this is tense. Okay, let's draw. Justice Fish. Yep, I need another Ralts here. Because I let the other first one die. Okay, we don't need Manaphy. You're not bench sniping deck. Let's go ahead and toss down into discard. So, what else do we do? What do I have to do? I need to fight now. And let's go ahead and just find something to evolve. What do we do evolve here? I would probably evolve Battle Fish or grab out Luxray. Those are 2 very good choices here. I grab a Battle Fish because I know I need Battle Fish. Oh yeah, there's a reason why I can't fight with Luxray. Luxray has to be safe for that Pidgeot right there. That's why I grabbed it. Okay, look, we don't need this now. We don't need to recycle this. Maybe after this, then the Super Rug will be useful. That's why I didn't play it now. Okay, what do? I retreat and I attack. We have to take a 2-shot at this here. Now, if he retreats, we have to fish it out. But my opponent is winning, and he's about to be 3 prize cards ahead here. He may not care about trying to stay ahead in prize cards, because he could retreat to Arceus, lose 2 energies. Do you really want to do that? I mean, he could. He can fight with Pidgeot. No, he can't. Maybe fight with a second Charizard, so that could be a problem, because then I would have to fish the Arceus out. And that would put a strain on my Lysanders, my boss orders here. So then he's got, bro is 3 prize orders ahead. He's got the perfect bench. He's got 2 Charizard, Arceus. I guess that's emergency retreat energy right there, back on the barrel. Beaver Master. Okay. So here's our win condition once again. We have to kill Arceus, which is gonna happen unless he retreats. So this is what I'm afraid of. If he retreats, is he gonna retreat? Or he's like, you know, I'm winning really badly here. So I do not care. I do not care this amount at all. All right, Battle VFB Fish. Well, no, we got their free retreat pivot here. Okay, so I need. There's only. I need the battle. I need the Luxray to come out now. I need Luxray to come out here. Revenge Ray. Okay, so we got a whole evolution team here. Now Charizard can also, if I have Defiance Band, I think I threw Defiance Band in the Lost Zone, but I don't remember. But I need that to be as a bait, or I need to not think, because Luxray is the biggest threat. If I should not throw Luxray down. I should not throw Luxray down, but I do it. I'm like, now I realized this while I was playing that I shouldn't have thrown it, because you don't want to show your opponent this. So I'm thinking of a way to trick him here. It is a very inefficient play to put this on your Charizard. It's like, hey, he's almost ready to attack. My opponent knows what Charizard does. He doesn't have the energy, don't have the energy right there. I'm looking through it, I know and remember, gosh, I have to kill Pidgeot no matter what yet. So we're prepping it ahead of time right here. And we still have to find the energy, otherwise I lose. If I don't find the reversal energy, that's GG, guys. So we finally take our 2 prize cards, and we're still 2 prize cards behind. And then you have to close that if you want to win, buddy. Charizard takes the field. He's gonna boss. He's like, I'm not seeing boss in here. What is the threat? Do not kill the Luxray. Otherwise, we have to recycle it, and then we may be able to do it here. But he goes with a Charizard. It has energies on it. So, and we all know Radiant Charizard is good. It's a Radiant card. It's shiny. Of course you would pick that. It sucks anyways, but Charizard, yeah, I don't have the Defiance belt. I think I threw it away. I'm not sure. If I have it, then yeah, I might have had a chance to one-shot that Pigeon with Charizard. But he's like, you know, let's just get rid of it. The thing is pretty strong. 250 damage. Oh, okay. Yeah, he can get anything he wants here. Okay, so here we go. We are gonna go ahead and throw out our free retreat pivot. There's only one way I can win. Slowbro, this is the time you come. It has to come out this turn right here. If he kills Slowbro, he will win here because Donald does not have Thornton. Donald does not have Thornton. Donald can protect this by adding Thorn to the deck, but he's gonna throw Slowbro now, draw as much as Donald can do, and we found the boss, we found the Pidgeot, we have everything in hand to get out, except Thornton. Except Thornton. Donald may need Thorn if players get water, and he may know about this here, so that is bad. Let's see if he can get it. Okay, so we've now tied the game despite being 3 prize cards down at 1 point. It is now tied, but I am behind. I'm still behind because my opponent is attacking. He's still technically ahead of me, even though the score says 2-2 here. Luckily, I don't have any 2 prizes on this deck, so I'm guaranteed an extra turn. And then, I don't know, what would you kill for? There's nothing worth bossing except that Slowpoke. Does that Slowpoke look dangerous? High threat? And once I saw him play that Jacq, I knew, man. I knew it was not gonna get bossed out, and I won the game at this point. GG. Because Slowbro is still alive. I have 2 searches for it right there. I have the Ultra Ball, and I also Raihan, and I can try to draw for it as well. So we're just gonna Raihan the energy, bring out Winbro. Winbro is gonna do what he does best, win the game with that energy right there. And here we go, we steal the win under the rug, and we got it. We got it, oh my gosh. GG, GG, oh. Welcome to the hardest match of this video. Let's get started. I'm gonna play my cover. This will be Blinded by Light by Final Fantasy 13. Yeah, Final Fantasy is such a beloved series for RPGs if you're an old guy. Anyways, let's go ahead and see. He opens up with a double VIP pass. I'm going second, and my opponent seems to always open up with very good hands. And 2 VIP passes for a Lost Box any deck is ultra good. That's like 1 in 20 games you get that, and he's got it. Not only that, he's got 3 comfies out, and of course he's got Switch in his hand. How many times he gets all 3 draws as well. Going first. You cannot ask for a better Lost Box setup, and he has Vengeful Punch, and that's gonna screw me over in a little bit, and you'll be able to see that. I told you this was the hardest match, right? There you go. No, I wasn't kidding. You can already see how it's gonna go down. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna find Cyclizar, and I look through my deck. I don't see anything too unusual. You notice anything unusual? Yeah. I was like, everything seems there. So what goes to the Lost Zone? What do we keep? We keep the energy, and we keep the Super Hug, because that's all I have there. I'm very glad that I kept that. Okay, so let's look here. I decided not to use Ultra Ball. None of these energies are useful. I don't have any Pokemon that I should try to charge up. Okay, so we're gonna take 1 draw, and we're gonna take somebody who can fight here. Now, Donald's debating should I take 2 Ralts or not, which is good, but I have to. You cannot be behind 2 prize cards against another single prizer deck, otherwise the difference is gonna be too big. Now, normally I'm able to use my big HP to tank 2 hits from this. The problem is that Vengeful Punch there. If he consistently draws that Poketool, my HP is not enough to absorb 2 hits and not enough to create a price difference. And this is the problem with the new Lost Box deck. I don't know if it's popular new, but this new version is definitely really, really good, at least against me. And I can see it being deadly, like, yeah, I can beat it against Regis. So, Lost Box is doing a Lost Box thing. What is Donald gonna do in this next hand right here? The only possible attacker is that fish. Yep, Justice Fish, Justice Fish. I see you already have the energy to use them with. There's that energy, what's it, reversal energy. And the duck comes out, takes me out, and it's time to fight, but you always send out your free retreat pivot. Okay, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna fill up a bench. Should be another Ralts, or another attacker. It looks like there's a prize to Battle VIP Fish, or this version may only have one Battle VIP Fish. I think that chain may have changed in the future. I might have, but this was an excellent, excellent patch. So I had to keep this here. Okay, so I'm sorry. I don't have the Battle of AP Fish's evolution here. That's what I was noticing. This doesn't look like Donald's deck. Okay, so we're gonna look through here. I think I might get confused here on what I want. Gosh, there's so many good cards. I might just well take the Gardevoir. And I want to take Gardevoir because Sableye, when that thing comes out, I need HP to survive it. Okay, so Donald's gonna make a decision here. Next turn we'll be able to play it here. Alrighty then, what happened to your energy, Donald? Did you throw it off or something? Okay, there it is. I'm not paying attention to the match. We're gonna do this, and normally we would have the HP to survive a duck. Barely. However, he kills me. He kills me. He has the little punch thing, so the duck is able to attack and knock me out this turn, where I would have been able to save it. Okay, so that is that. Let's see. Can he keep the Vengeful Punch train going? He has a lot of draws. And I think by this time, we haven't been keeping track of Blossom, but he may be, yep, Sableye, very, very dangerous. That's why I'm checking Blossom. Does he have enough? Yeah, he's got enough. And I'm very fortunate he doesn't try to go for the bench line right here. But, you know, let's get full value of Duck, and he gets all his Vengeful Punches on all his Pokemon. We are not going to be able to take a prize advantage the normal way here. So let's go ahead and keep on setting up here. Okay. We got a lot of draws though, so this is good. We haven't, our attacker is for sure ready to go. But that's not enough. We need another Justice Fish. The problem is that if I put two Justice Fish down, the pre-evolution, he'll double kill it with his Sableye, and that's why only one can come down here. Only one. Even though I have potential, see, I can drop it. I can drop that Justice Fish. Do I drop Justice Fish? No, I do not. I believe Galade's in the prizes because he's not here. So that won't. I unfortunately will not be able to save Kirlia. Now, of course, the big threat is that I hate them going out picking off the bench line. That has to die first. Okay. So now we can protect Justice Fish, and we're gonna wait till before getting the next one in here. So we take it out. That punch ruins it. I'm supposed to be able to survive another turn, but I can't use this to gain a prize card advantage. There's only one way for me to win. It's to use Windbro. Because of these Vengeful Punches, I can't, I can't get ahead of prize cards at all. Okay, so there we go. He landed Vengeful Punch on every single card that mattered. We're deep into the game, and suddenly Greninja decides to show up this late in the game and say, oh, Shiinotic. I should never, ever, ever trust the Lost Box. or assume the Lost Box never goes without Greninja. I mean, they can run Charizard, right? I haven't seen it, and now, if he just gets up Greninja right here, and he takes a double kill, there's no way I can win. That will completely seal the game for me, if he decides to do this. He's like, maybe I don't want to use a switch. Maybe I don't want to use energies to retreat. Maybe I will use them later. Duck is just fine taking out one prize card right now, and this opportunity for him to take a double prize goes away because he'll still have Manaphy right now. Okay, so I know what's going on. I have to, my panic's. Oh shoot! There it is. There's Manaphy. Okay, so we're here, and let me see. I need 2 more prize cards before I can do a fight here. So we're gonna go ahead and charge this up with Raihan and Justice Fish. I see there's only 1 Justice Fish left right here. So I'm a little... Nope, I actually have 2 Justice Fish. See, I can fight with Luxray. Oh, is this no Donald go brain dies? Donald is gonna go brain dead because he's like, I don't know what I need to win right now. Even though Donald sitting here knows, you sitting here knows, I need energies, I need 2 Justice Fish, or I need that Luxray to fight. But turns out, none of those are funny, and you need a 4th attacker, and then follow up into a Windbro here, Donald. Okay, so we're gonna go for this. And we're gonna use some thin in here. Alrighty then. I don't think the other side uses anything shuffles. They normally don't. Some uses Rock Sand, but not often here. So knowing what your opponent's playing, not throw away his other Justice Fish. He's like, nope, I am fighting with Luxray or Charizard here. So I'll pick the Luxray. And then we have to pull the energy for Luxray here, so let's go find that. Do I pull it? Nope. Donald did not pull the Luxray. So Donald has, I see that energy for Charizard, so I have to pull Charizard or the energy for Luxray here. And they're both in the deck somewhere. And once again, the Vengeful Punches perfectly ruined me. It cut off my one of my win conditions there. Tank 2 Ducks. Tank 2 Ducks. Alright, Manaphy is out. Let me see. Yeah, that Greninja is not a threat to me. Luckily, we still have the Super Rod at the end of this game here. So that means Manaphy is going to be able to survive this. Okay, so now what my opponent doesn't know is Justice Fish can't attack twice at all. Thankfully, I do have the Escape Rope to allow it to do that, so he doesn't bank on it. I think he's going to try to kill it here. And he's got everything to fight. The last 3 prize cards, they're there. I know what all of his attackers are. Maybe a duck, but yep, all the same lies are here. Winbro is the only way to win. However, I benched it, and I don't know if I should have, thrown it down. If he goes for that, we still have the Super Rod, so we're okay. And if players start getting smart and they know what Winbros do, we have to use a card called Thornton. And Thornton allows you to turn any of your Pokemon to Slowpoke and evolve it instantly, and that's something that cannot block. And there may be a way in the future if people are smarter and they know what my Slowbro does. Winbro does. Okay, so we do the retreat pivot. We need to attack anything this turn. So then what am I gonna do here? I know I'm not using Justice Fish. I threw that opportunity away because I believe the player past me thought, man, if I try to evolve it, he'll be able to take a double KO there, and we couldn't throw it down because Sableye is the son of a birch. Yeah, so we have to throw something bigger down. And now I was like, okay, I got Charizard against that. That's all I need to win here. So we need to throw this here. And then we'll throw the Charizard out. We'll throw this down here. And then I still have a bull. Come on, Donald, see what you can get here. I think it's an XP share. No, it's not. Oh, no, I still have a supporter to play. You know what? Sableye has to die for sure. You can't let it stay alive here. Alternatively, I could have killed the Greninja too. But I felt Sableye was the bigger threat. Alright, we're gonna grab everything here. We're gonna XP share the Gardevoir. That could have been food for... It's a diversionary tactic. It's a very poor diversionary tactic, but it is yet a diversionary tactic. Okay, so we got this. Oh, man. Our winning move is in the next turn, but if he kills Slowbro, I lose. I do not have Thornton in this deck. I might go back and just remove 1 card for Thornton so I can win this no matter what here. But here it is. We got Charizard up front. He cannot kill Charizard. Actually, he can kill Charizard with a card, but no. Let's see what my opponent chooses. The right move is to kill the Slowbro. The Winbro. The right move is to kill Winbro. If that happens, I lose. There's so many points where I could have lost the game here. So we're gonna send out... I need to something else to trick him here. Or divert his attention. This is... A good player knows this is... I could technically fight with this with a reversal energy here, and it's very tanky. So that is a decent choice here. And he knows I have reversal energy here. So this is why I want to shove in the face. Hey, look, there's a Gardevoir right in front of your face. Please get it. Please don't kill me. And he comes out. Let's see what he chooses. Does he go for the Gardevoir dive wall? I mean, it's got 140 HP there. You gotta go for it. Don't go for the Winbro. Don't go for the Winbro. You know, I'm not kind of sure if I want all those Escape Rope there. Maybe I changed it in the future here. Okay, so let's see. Who is he gonna go for? He needs to take a prize, and he can take out Kirlia, Winbro, or Manaphy. And removing Manaphy at this critical moment... You know what? I have the Super Rod. I can bring the Manaphy back, so we're okay here. And we also have access to Iono. If there was no other Winbro didn't work, that's what we could have done as well. We also have access... No, we can't... We can't kill the Sableye. I mean, the Greninja. Sableye is unblockable here. So, GG. GG. I already had this here. So I know I could have brought this out. Here comes Windbro, here comes the energy, and Windbro is gonna do what he does best, win the game for you. There it is. And there goes Gallade. GG, GG. Whew, close us. Mudspray, man. Donald, how good is this deck? I'm gonna give it a 3 out of 5. Yeah, I think it is dangerous enough, and it can take wins against some of the major decks, but it's definitely not the one you want to be playing if you want to win. Well, it is good that it has very good budget value. Yeah, these numbers, they're great. I like it, but it is hard to play. And this is because the win conditions, or at least the attack conditions, are hard. That bench thing doesn't let you get hidden prize cards and just limits you to maybe a few attacks. Because you don't have that many switches in your deck. You also don't depend on reversal energy, which you have to be losing for most of the game and find some way to get hidden prize cards. But you cannot do it at the start. You have to wait to the very end and just pull the rug out of them. If you don't understand this, or at least plan ahead, you know what you need, then it becomes very tricky to do. So I do not recommend this deck in general, unless you know how this works. So if you do understand how the deck works, what you need to do, and you can picture everything, still just stick with casuals. Just stick with casuals. Okay. That is that for now. Now, I think Palafin maybe might work as a single pricer to something like Palkia, something easier to use. Maybe. Ah, man, we got something else. We got what was that called? Sea Titan. Yeah, that's better. Look at you. Anyways, that is that for now. Hope you enjoyed Palafin. So, thank you, Iono Girls and Differentials. Take it easy, stay safe. I'm going to see you guys next time. Bye-bye.